Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we are unboxing Winter Wonderland Skyler. Now, Miss Skyler is definitely a contender for my favorite from this line because I think she and Sunny are going to be my favorites. I really enjoy this vibe that they went for with Skyler, and I think her, the like, this gimmick thing is the least ugly out of all of them. Like, I still won't be doing it. But I mean, like, how it looks just on the skirt is the least ugly out of all of them, and I'm pretty happy about that. This will be my third Winter Wonderland unboxing, and before we get into it, just a disclaimer, this video is not for children. I do not make videos for kids. Thank you so much, YouTube. This is for adult collectors. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. So, if you watched my Sunny or Violet video, you will recognize this packaging. It is the exact same packaging, except it has Skyler on it. And honestly, this artwork is so gorgeous. I love how she looks in this picture. And I really love how this doll looks. I know good and damn well that, like, this is different. I wonder if this one has wrists. Oh my god, she does. That's despicable and devious and awful. How dare you use dolls with wrists in their pictures when they don't have wrists on here. But anyway, we've got the super glittery packaging, the snowflakes, the little snowman, and the artwork. Very cute. We've got Skylar's name on the side and the gorge artwork of them on the back. I really think they're so beautiful. I still have to say, I think Vi is my favorite, like, face-wise in this artwork. I just think she looks the best. But then her outfit is the worst. They really gave her, like, the ugliest bottom and shoes, like, of all of them, but gave her the best hair. Anywho, let's get right into the doll. All right, so we've got the instruction. Okay, well, we've got the instructions and the little snowman stuff once again. Hers is blue because obviously Skylar is blue. I won't be doing the snowman thing either. If you are not aware, these dolls come with two separate gimmicks. They come with this, like, sand to put in a snowman mold to make a cute little snowman friend for them. And they also come with a water play feature where you put water in their coat or their skirt and it puffs up, making, like, colored snow. I personally wouldn't advise doing that because I imagine that's going to lead to mold, like a lot of mold. And it's going to be kind of sad to see all these kids, like, toys get gross over time, and then they're going to send them to, like, Goodwill and the thrift stores that I shop at. And I'll have to, take their moldy clothes off. Okay, but let's free her. Oh my god. Also, by the way, when I was editing, what video was it? Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh, I did not cut that right. I don't remember which video it was. But it was whichever one came out last at this time of filming, where I was talking about my Grail doll that I bought at the doll show. I am so sorry that I never actually showed that doll in the video. And I realized it while I was editing, but I was like, well, there's nothing I can do now. I mean, I guess I could have put a picture of her in, but I felt like that wouldn't be good enough. And then someone left a comment about it, and I was like, fuck, of course. Of course. So anyway, let me get her out, and then I'll show you the Grail doll. I promise I'll actually do it this time. Okay, that should be... Must be. Thank you. So real quick, before I move forward with Skylar, I'm going to show you my Grail doll. All right. So it is the Integrity Toys Trixie Mattel doll. If you don't know who she is a very famous drag queen. She's my favorite drag queen. I love her so much. I wasn't financially able to get her when she was out and available on the Integrity Toys site. And it, like, burned me up inside. But then when I was at the doll show, one of the vendors was selling her, and she was a really reasonable price. She was $150. And her original price, I think, was like $135, $140. And I'm pretty sure you still had to pay, like, taxes and shipping and handling. So I was very, very happy to pay $150 for her. She goes for a lot more on the secondhand market. And she came with everything. Like, she's not missing a single thing. The only thing that was off with her was that one of her, like, guitar nubs. I don't know what those little nubs are. One of the nubs is broken off. You can see, like, there's supposed to be three. And this stand really sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. I'm not a fan of it. I prefer a clip stand because they just hold better, but I do get why they did a saddle stand. It's also cool. She has a special stand base that has her signature tee on it. That's the tee that she uses for her company. Like, it's Cool. She is so cool. I love her so much. And yes, she still has the hairnet on. Oh god. See, like if I breathe on her, she falls. Um, but yeah, she still has the hairnet on because I just wanted to keep it on to keep the curls intact and not get weird. But she's so wonderful. Like I've never owned an Integrity Toys doll, but I've wanted to for the longest time, and it's so cool that my very first one is of someone I idolize and think is so cool. But yeah, all right, let's get into Skylar. All right, so we have her stand. It is the typical Rainbow High stand, and it's in blue. Now, it looks a little lighter blue than Skylar's typically are. I don't hate that. I'm kind of thinking now, because Violet and Sunny's also seemed a little lighter than they were, that maybe they just went with a lighter color because it's like the Winter Wonderland thing. They're all doing sort of pastels, so that makes sense now. And then we've got the Rainbow High comb. It's the typical sculpt in the same color. And let's get Skylar onto her stand. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. This skirt looks crazy. I'm going to be real. Like, this is looking so strange. I don't know if it's because of how it's sewn. I'm not sure. But let's get your arms down, girly. But she's out of the box, and we're going to get into her. All right, so starting with her hair like we always do. So she's got an interesting little hairstyle going on here. So at the front, she has two bang pieces pulled and tied off to the side. They're a little ratty. And she's got the typical Skylar blend of 3 different blues, a light blue, a sort of true blue, and this more like cerulean color. It's very pretty. I love the blend that they give Skylar when it's used properly. I didn't like it on her original doll because they had it so harshly segmented, but when they blend the colors, it looks so much better. Most of her hair is just in a fall down here in the back with curls. They are not the perfect, beautiful curls that you see on the box. They are just crunchy, nasty, regular Rainbow High curls. And on the top of her head, okay, so she has like a half up, half down ponytail, and I'm trying to decipher what this is. It looks like it is braided and then wrapped around where the rubber band is, and then the ends come out and they're like super gelled into these 3 distinct pieces, but they are so messy, specifically this one in the back. They are just so messy and kind of nasty looking. And of course there's tinsel in her hair like with the other Winter Wonderland dolls, so the tinsel looks disgusting, and this would be impossible to get out without knowing how to recreate this hairstyle, which is not something I'm capable of. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may end up washing the gel out of these top pieces and like re-gelling them to look better, or using hairspray. Like, I don't know. I feel like something has to be done about those because they are gross. And it looks ratty. Like, I'm going to be so real. The whole hairdo just looks so ratty. Like, look at that. That is so, yeah, it doesn't look good. This is the best Skylar face that I've seen in my area. So I was happy to get this one. It's just her hair is so... and there is gel in it here at the bottom. It feels very dry. This top part up here does not have any gel. It feels very, very dry. Again, not surprising for the Rainbow High reboot because I think they've just started using lower quality nylon. And then there is gel here at the bottom. There isn't much tinsel here at the back, so that's good to know. It seems like most of it is localized here at the front and around and at the where the hairline is rooted here at the bottom. So that should be easy enough to remove if you were wanting to. Most of it seems to just be up here at the front. And then down to her makeup. I like this look on Skylar. It's sort of following the vein of the reboot in general, but also the Winter Wonderland dolls, where they sort of just have a younger looking face going on. But I like how they still gave Skylar some very graphic looking makeup. So she's got the sort of just I call them the Cheryl just straight brows. And I love them. I like this shape on dolls. I think it looks good on the Rainbow High head sculpt, so I'm totally happy with those. And then she's, of course, got the black cat eye like pretty much every Rainbow High doll does. But then she's got really graphic blue liner that goes over the eye and then goes back through the crease over the eye to form this big area of negative space. And then there's some white graphic liner right above the blue. And then there's some blue underneath the lower lashes. And there is some blue shimmer applied here at the outer point of the eye. You can't really tell that that's what it is because it just sort of looks like hair gel that got stuck there. If light isn't hitting it, it just looks like it looks like oil almost, like an oil stain. Like y'all know how when you're cooking and you get oil on your clothes, it looks like this. That's what it looks like. It looks kind of gross. So that was maybe not thought through. Yeah, they should have done a better job with that. And then some lighter blushing, and she has a very similar lip to Sunny and Violet, where it's this like nude ombre lip. I think it looks good on Skyler here. I really feel like Sunny is the only one that it hasn't like popped and looked really good on. I guess it was the color they chose, but I think this works well. I do wish that this blending on the upper and lower lip, like, because there's a very nude pink on the outside and then the inner part is a red, and I just wish the printing had blended them a little bit more, just to look like a better makeup look, because we all know that when stuff is blended it looks better. I mean, unless it's meant to be a super graphic ultra modern girl, unless it's meant to be a super graphic line like this, or a very conceptual look, you really do want to blend the stuff like this. But yeah, she's cute. I like this makeup. And down to her top, I'm gonna desperately hope that these are two separate pieces. So she has on a puffer and denim jacket, where the sort of vest part is made out of iridescent blue purple shift puffer, and then the sleeves are a iridescent denim. Like, it's denim, but it's got iridescent stuff either printed or woven into the fabric. I think it's just printed. But it's really cute. The denim seems kind of thin, which is fine. Okay, it looks like they are two separate pieces. Excellent. And she has a little zipper pulls here and little dangly oh, nope, that's a tightening thing as well. I doubt that tightens anything. Nope. But yeah, this jacket piece is really cute. I like this a lot. These are lighter colors than they like to give Skyler, and I'm kind of here for it. All right, let's take this coat off and like really be sure that this is yes, it is a separate piece. Thank goodness. Yes, it is a separate piece. So she has a separate t-shirt on underneath, and it's the pretty typical Rainbow High t-shirt where it's like a midriff top, and it's in a very pale blue color with these like ice cube igloo print, with this like ice cube / igloo print on top with a like reflective shiny material. It's very rubbery. Like, oh, that looks insane. I should not have done that. Yeah, it's just sort of a weird feeling thing. And the printing doesn't continue onto the back, which is totally fine. I don't expect it to. It's interesting. Like, I kind of like it. It's just strange. And then down to the skirt. So she is wearing a mermaid style skirt made out of puffer material. It's a very thin puffer. It's not as thick as the other jackets and skirts that we've seen. It's really well made. Like, I think this is a great piece until you get to the bottom here, of course. But like, this upper part is amazing. It's made out of pretty much the same color shift material as the jacket puffer was made out of, with an iridescent blue, purple, and green shift. It's really cool. Like, I like that. When the light hits it, that's amazing. And it is very form-fitted. So, like, her legs are not going anywhere. Honestly, it's fine that this specific doll doesn't have leg rotation, because these legs weren't doing anything anyway. This is tight, which I like. I like that we're getting different silhouettes for Rainbow High still. I think that is one of the tent poles of Rainbow High, is like fashion innovation for dolls. So I like seeing that they're still doing that even with the reboot. But then moving down to the bottom of the skirt, it is... So this bottom part is crazy. Let's just be real. So she's got 2 pockets on her left and 2 pockets on her right, and they sort of just hang down in this very weird manner. And these are the things that you're supposed to put water in and have the powder puff up into colored snow. And then underneath there is more like iridescent material. It is extremely thin, and it's cut weird or sewn weird. I can't really explain it. I kind of feel like I have to do that. I don't know. It's meant to be a mermaid tail skirt, but it doesn't sit like one because of these pockets. And it's really weirding me out. Girl, can you please stay on your stand? Thank you. Like, oh my God. Skyler. I think it's my fault because I keep getting her hair caught in it. Can we please? Anywho, I like this until we get down here, because these are like really tripping me up. I don't know. I feel like this would be kind of an easy fix though. Like, if you removed all of these, like take a good old seam ripper, just remove all of them and maybe like re-sew this fabric to it or something. I don't know. I feel like something else has to happen here at the bottom for this to be really perfect. And now onto her shoes. These are going to be a little more difficult to show you just because of how the skirt is happening. But she has on pretty simple strappy blue heels. They are see-through, which I kind of like. You can see there's just sort of like a squiggle design across the toe. They are held on by rubber bands. I imagine those are necessary to keep them how they're supposed to be. And there's also those squiggles up the side. And then, like, is that a flame? Yeah, there's like a flame motif. And then there's like a flame motif on the heel. Okay, interesting. I don't really know where the flame is coming from, like why that was chosen as the heel design. Or it's not even like the heel, it's where the shoe covers like the doll's heel, you know? I feel like that would be intentionally confusing if I didn't over explain it. So there's that. They're cute. They're very simple. I don't think she needed anything more crazy because the outfit is already like what's drawing the eye in, so I think these are perfect. Very similarly to her Fantastic Fashion doll. Now that we're done looking at what she's wearing, let's look at her extras. So first up, we've got the snowman mold and the sand you would put in it. So it's in a light blue color. It's very pretty. And the snowman mold is the same snowman mold that came with Violet and Sunny, where it's got a latch at the bottom and then this texturing inside to make it look more like snow. I'm sure that's super fun for kids, by the way. The syringe for the water play feature. Again, these syringes, I had a comment, I think it was on my Sunny video, like, these syringes are way more beautiful than they have any right to be. Like, this is ridiculous. These gorgeous snowflakes molded into this syringe, which is, like, honestly, like, could probably be useful for other projects as well, because that's a very fine tip, and artists need fine tip stuff all the time. So, like, these are so cute. And I hate that, like, they won't be put to any use for these dolls. Her mug, it's in a light blue, almost, I would actually say, like, periwinkle color, because it's got a purple tone to it. And I think it's the same mold as Violet with those, like, triangle designs. Her sunglasses, I'm not a fan of these, just to be honest. I don't really like the look of them. They have a silver band all the way across the top and then blue lenses. Yeah, just I don't particularly like those. And her final extra accessory, which is my personal favorite, is her bag. So it's a rectangle, pretty much just a box, in a light blue purple leaning color. It's not the exact same color as this, but it definitely has like a periwinkle-esque thing going on, and has like ice cracks molded into the surface. It is so cool, and it is all over. I love this texturing. It has a like gemstone heart here on the front and a silver chain that says rainbow as a handle, and it does open. And you would actually be able to put stuff in here if you wanted to. Now, mind you, I think only the like coffee mug would fit in here, and why would you want to put that in a purse? But fun anyway. All right, and that is absolutely everything that comes with Winter Wonderland Skyler. Thoughts on her. So she does retail for $30, just like the other Winter Wonderland dolls. Do I think she's worth it? Yes and no. I do like all of her pieces. I do kind of still think Sunny is more worth the full price, but I haven't paid full price for any of these dolls so far. I got her on sale as well, and I highly suggest waiting for a sale for them just because $30 is a lot. Let's be real. $30 is a lot to ask for a doll that doesn't come with proper articulation. All right. It just is what it is. But do I like her? Yes. I don't think she's beat Sunny, but she is a very, very close second. I like her a lot. I wish this bottom part was done a little better, like specifically this underneath piece, because I think this is actually what's tripping me up more than the panels, because at least the panels, I know they're supposed to look ugly, you know, but like this shouldn't look ugly. I don't know. Maybe if I like, that's a little better, right? Looks more intentional. I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about it after I wash her. And desperately hope that her hair becomes softer, because this super dry thing that Rainbow High is going on is so sad. But hopefully after I wash and condition her, it'll feel a lot better. I think I'm going to probably double or even triple condition her just to like really get it soft. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know down below what you think of her. Do you plan on getting her? Do you have her already? I want to hear. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things or do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, it helps on my channel and I will be in love with you and we can go frolic in the snow together, because who doesn't want to do that? Now, do I get snow where I live? Not really, no. Far too warm. Do I miss snow? Yes. So I gotta find someone I can play in the snow with, right? Thank you so much for watching. I try to put out new videos every single Monday, so I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.